If you're done playing small and you're ready to do life, love, and success in a way that actually gets you results, this channel and this video is for you. I'm Marina Papa, founder of the AP Method, and today we're going to talk about something that's quietly ruining women's lives. Not in an obvious way, not in a way that you doctor my flag or your boss might call out, but in a way that leaves you exhausted, anxious, disconnected from your body, and wondering why everything feels so freaking hard. It's something I call masculine overdrive, and it's killing your joy, your health, your magnetism, and let's be honest, your relationships too. Here's the thing. Most high-achieving women weren't taught to receive. We are taught to perform, to push, to prove ourselves, to be the most useful woman in the room. And at first, it works. You get praise, promotions, people love your reliability, you feel powerful, you feel needed. But over time, you start to pay the price. Now, let me tell you how this showed up for me. A few years ago, I hit my breaking point. I was running on caffeine, chaos, and people-pleasing. I was working non-stop in a job I was very good at and I really did love, but it wasn't going well for me. My relationships were falling apart. I had no boundaries, and my body, it was screaming at me. I remember the day it really hit me. It was a day where I should have been proud of how far I'd come. However, I felt like I was crumbling. I looked around at my life and I thought, why does everything I've built feel so off? And I realized it's because I was trying to succeed in a world that rewards burnout and calls it ambition. So let's break this down. Now, masculine energy isn't bad. It's structure, drive, logic, focus. We all have it and we all need it, and it serves us in business, decision making, and protecting what matters. But when it comes to your default, when you're always the one fixing, pushing, leading, solving, you disconnect from your body. You live in your head. And your nervous system, it never switches off. That's why so many women are anxious all the time. That's why you can't relax even when you're on holiday. That's why you overthink every text, every task, every should I say something moment. So let's talk science for a minute. The nervous system is regulated through the ventral vagal state, where we feel safe, soft, and connected. But masculine overdrive keeps us in a sympathetic state. Fight or flight. Your cortisol rises, your digestion slows, your immune system weakens, and your body starts whispering symptoms until it's screaming. Now, studies showed that chronic stress in high-performing women is now directly linked to increased autoimmune disease, higher rates of infertility, hormonal dysregulation, and earlier burnout compared to men. Not because women are weaker, but because we were never meant to live like this. When we override our feminine rhythm, our need for rest, creativity, play, and nourishment, we start to resent our own lives. And the saddest part, we call that normal. We think it's just how it is. But I want to challenge that, because the truth is, your body is wise, and if you're constantly anxious, depleted, or stuck in overthinking, it's not a flaw, it's feedback. Now let's also talk about relationships. Masculine overdrive doesn't just affect your health or your work. It sabotages intimacy too. When you're always in control mode, when you're always the one with the plan, when you don't know how to receive or relax, you may actually attract emotionally unavailable partners or men who lean back whilst you carry everything. And you'll think, why doesn't anyone show up for me the way I show up for them? But here's the hard truth. You trained them not to. Not intentionally, but by never asking for help, by never showing vulnerability, by being the I've got it girl, even when you were dying for support and you needed the other person. So let that sink in. The way back is not about swinging into helplessness or fragility. It's about coming home to balance again. So let's get practical. Here are 3 shifts to help you move out of masculine overdrive and back into alignment. Number 1. Practice strategic softness. Softness doesn't mean weakness. It means choosing when to lean in and when to lean back. So start asking, is this mine to carry, before you jump in to help? Number 2, build body awareness. Notice when your chest tightens, your jaw clenches, or your mind races. That's your body signaling overload. So use your breath, use movement, or even a walk without your phone to shift your state. Number 3, redefine success. This is a huge one. Instead of measuring how much you do, start asking, how aligned do I feel? How supported am I? How safe is my nervous system in this life I've built? And now I want you to pause and reflect. Grab your journals and write. Where in my life am I operating like a machine instead of a woman? What am I afraid will happen if I slow down or let go? What could my life look like if I made space for softness? Take a few good moments, go deep, and write this out. And if this is resonating, if you're nodding along, if you're feeling seen, hit subscribe right now, because this channel is your space to stop surviving and start realigning. You weren't born to burn out. You were born to rise, rooted, radiant, and real. So if you're ready to go deeper, download the Quantum Scripting Meditation at theapmethod.com, book your free discovery call to work with me one-on-one, or join me in person at the Freedom Formula Workshop on September 27th in Birmingham. All of the links are in the description. So let's stop normalizing exhaustion. Let's redefine feminine success, and let's build a life that actually feels like yours. If you enjoyed, don't forget, subscribe, like, and I can't wait to see you in the next video in my series. Bye everyone.